Hello my wonderful friends, welcome to another Lissa video. I'm filming a whole bunch here at this spot because I absolutely love the lighting. It's beautiful, it's sunshiny, it's quiet, and I feel empowered to share with you, so I want to share as many as I can. In today's video, I want to talk about the digestive system and the idea that we need to give it a rest. Thank you for joining me on this lovely day for this little chat. This video, I'm just going to share my personal thoughts. Again, this video is just my personal opinion, my own theories, what I think about the matter. So take it with a grain of salt. Listen to what I have to say with an open heart and the possibilities that exist. Not everyone's going to agree with me on this video, I know that, but this is just something that I've wanted to share for a little while, and let's get to it. So, detox and giving the body a rest. In my whole 20 years that I've been in the natural health industry, I started in natural health in 2001, so almost 20 years. This has been 19. But I started in about 2001 as a nutritional consultant. I was taught by lots of different supplement companies. I went to school to do nutritional consulting. The boss that I had for 10 years at the health food store, he had his Bachelor of Science and he would teach us the stuff that he learned at school. So I've learned a lot here and there throughout the years. And again, I'm no expert, but I've seen and observed a lot. And the idea of giving the body a rest is a beautiful idea. The thought of giving the digestive tract a rest is something that we want to do, like, because we ourselves want rest. We ourselves want to go to the beach and lay in the sun, or even right now, I could just like stop and just bask in the sunlight because it's so beautiful. We like rest. We like to take time. We like naps. We like that kind of thing. And we kind of use our mind to put that on the body, and we assume the body wants a rest as well. The body does want a rest, but not the way we think that it does. This is, again, just my opinion. I wanted to share this thought with you guys. I think that our heart never gets a rest. Our heart beats our entire life. Our brain never gets a true rest. I mean, if we meditate, yeah, but it's still functioning. It doesn't shut off. It doesn't turn off. Our lungs never stop. We breathe our entire lives. We don't get a break from that, or our lungs don't get a break from that. So why is our digestive tract any different than our heart, our lungs, our kidney, our liver, anything like that? Those organs, all of our organs, actually, even our skin, it does stuff every single day, and that's its job. It doesn't get a rest. The rest that it wants is a rest from obstructive, toxic, I don't even like using the word toxic because that's pretty intense, but obstructive and burdening foods like processed foods, animal products, oils, and stimulants. It doesn't want those things. But if you start eating properly, you're eating high fruit, lots of greens that provide the fiber, the food for the good bacteria, all of that kind of stuff, the body doesn't consider that to be a burdening thing. And this, again, I just have to keep saying this is my opinion, and I know I'm going to get people disagreeing with me on this, but our bodies detox every single day. It's part of its job, and it doesn't get a rest from that. But we have to stop putting burdening things into our bodies. We don't need to detox by doing like a hardcore fast or whatever, juice cleanse. We just need to stop giving it those foods that are burdening us. We just need to eat clean. We just need to drink our water and stay hydrated and make sure we get the fiber. I personally don't do juice fasts or water fasts because I prefer for my body to just do things every day on its own. Now, I know the power of juice fasts and water fasts. I know that that exists. But for the majority of people who want to kickstart the new year or start fresh and do a 7-day juice fast to kick addictions or whatever, that's not necessarily going to help you, because if you are giving your digestive tract a rest, if the peristalsis stops, if you don't feed your good bacteria the fiber that it needs, and you're not providing that extra scrub action, I guess, for your colon, these kind of things can impede healing long term. And again, this is my opinion. I gotta say it again. But it can impede healing long term because you're stopping these things from happening. The body wants to be doing these things every day. That's its job. It doesn't need a rest. Peristalsis does not need to stop. And if you stop feeding the fiber to your good bacteria, eventually over long-term fasts, those bacteria start to die off. And some of them in cases can become extinct. So when you start eating food again, there's a reason why a lot of people feel like they have digestive upset after they reintroduce food, because their bacteria just isn't at the quality level that it should be at by providing it that fiber. And it takes a really long time to rebuild your good gut bacteria, your good gut biome, which is 70% of your immune system. So feeding it properly is ideal. Now, when it comes to fasting, because I don't fast, I don't believe that it's evil or that we should never fast, but I believe that it should be respected and used in very, very rare cases. Now, animals in the wild, they only fast for two main reasons. Number one, there's no food around. So it's complete famine, there's nothing to eat. But I know I can make a tea out of pine needles. I can make a tea out of these. There's food around. And if you learn how to wild forage, how to pick food that's growing around, again, you can't really do that in the winter, but that's survival time. If there's no food around, then yeah, maybe you would fast until you could find food. But we don't live in a time of famine, so we don't have to do that, really. There's always going to be food around in some form. And the other reason that animals fast in the wild is when they get really sick or injured. So they'll fast so the body can heal. And I feel like if there was ever a time that I would fast, it would be when my body naturally rejected the food. I'm not gonna fast because my brain says to fast, never. I would fast when my body says to fast. So if I made like my absolute favorite salad in the whole entire world and I looked at it and I could actually puke all over the salad, or if I felt like disgusted by it, then I would know that it would be time to give my body a rest. But normally it would only be a couple hours and my appetite would return, and then that salad would look delicious and I would eat that. So those are the only two times that I would ever personally fast: if I was severely injured or ill, or if there was absolutely nothing to eat on the planet, then I would probably fast. But there's always something, whether it's raw or not raw, there's always some kind of vegan food around somewhere. Because of the time that we live right now, we can get that kind of stuff. So I'm not worried about that. I don't need to fast. And I just wanted to make this video because I feel like the idea of giving our digestive tract a rest doesn't mean that we need to stop all food from entering the body or stop all fiber. We just need to stop the offending foods. And some people, I call this the juice cleanse mentality. The majority of people who do this, they'll have these experiences after they do a juice fast. They'll feel like that digestive upset and everything, and then they're like, oh well, I need to go deeper. I'm still not clean. I still have parasites. But it's because they just don't have the good bacteria to help digest the food that they're eating. So they have to give their bodies a really long time. And some people, it takes like months to years to rebuild that good bacteria after a long fast. And some people don't recover, and they yo-yo back to eating junk food or animal products because they just can't digest properly the way they used to be or the way they'd hope they could. So again, this is a controversial video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for sticking around and listening to my ideas. I do truly appreciate it. If you want some awesome raw vegan recipes, the recipes are right here. You can head over to get the ebooks if you like. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Raw Food Romance, on Facebook, Lissa's Raw Food Romance, and on Snapchat, Lissa Raw Vegan. So until the next video, guys, again, I hope you enjoyed. Just take it with a grain of salt. It's just my ideas, but fruit on.